Om.
You can start, Acharya.
Yeah. So, namaste and welcome, everybody. Let's start the session of today, Satsang. Welcome to the Hindu Center of Atlanta. हम सब सीधे बैठेंगे, सीधे बैठ करके शरीर को बिल्कुल शिथिल और लंबे सांस लेकर के लंबे सांस छोड़ेंगे। सांस छोड़ते समय 3 बार सर्वव्यापक, सर्वज्ञ, न्यायकारी, दयालु ईश्वर का मुख्य निज नाम ओम का जाप करेंगे, फिर गायत्री मंत्र भजन के रूप में। Let's sit down straight with the body totally relaxed, eyes gently closed. Deep inhale and exhale. While exhaling, we are going to chant the name of omnipresent, omniscient, all just and all merciful Ishwar God, Om. Then Gayatri Mantra in the form of bhajan. ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। तूने हमें उत्पन्न किया, पालन कर रहा है तो तुझसे ही पाते प्राण हम। दुखियों के कष्ट हरता है तो तेरा महान तेज है। छाया हुआ सभी स्थान, सृष्टि के वास्तु में तू हो रहा है विद्यमान। तेरा ही धरते ध्यान हम, मांगते तेरी दया। ईश्वर हमारी बुद्धि को श्रेष्ठ मार्ग पर चला। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। Join the palms together, wrap them gently, cover the eyes and open the eyes slowly below the palms, transferring the energy to the facial muscles. Namaste everybody. Let's start. Atheshwara Stuti Prathnopasna Mantra. Stuti, praising the virtues of God. By praising the virtues, we'll gradually get them down in our life and in turn be virtuous. Pratana, prayers, and prayers to be done always after putting up 100% mental and physical efforts, purusharth, prarthana se pehle. Then upasana, communion with God in meditation, and through that attain self-realization as the soul in the driver's seat in this body. Prakriti matters serving us till the soul is within this body, connected to this body. And God, Ishvara, that is realization of the supreme consciousness, the divinity within us, always within us and by our side, guiding us to be righteous in life. Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yad Bhadram Tanna Suva Om Hiranyagarbha Samavartatagre Bhutasya Jatah Patirekāsit Sadādhāra Prithivim Dhyamute Mam Kasmai Devāya Vishavidhema Om Ya Atmada Balada Yasya Vishwa Upasate Prashisham Yasya Deva Yasya Chayamritam Yasya Mrityu Kasmai Devaya Vishavidhema Om Yah Pranato Nimishato Mahitvaika Idra Jagato Babhuva Ya Ishe Yasya Dvipadascha Tushpada Kasmai Devaya Vishavidhema Om Ye Nadyo Rugra Prithivi Chadridha Yena Swasta Bhitam Yena Naka Yo Antarikshe Rajaso Vimana Kasmai Devaya Vishavidhema. In the second to the fifth mantra, we have one part which is repetitive there. Kasmai Deva Yahavisha Vidhema. Why the repetition is just to lay emphasis. Punavravritti, bas bal dene ke liye. Just as when we say, we intimate to somebody to be fast, we say quick, quick. Jaldi, jaldi. It's the same way that the Vedas explain to us. Kasmai Deva Yahavisha Vidhema. Yogya Yogabhyas or Ati Prema se Vishesh Bhakti Kiya Kare. Through the process of yoga, Yam Niyam Asan Pranayam Pratyahar Dharana Dhyan and Samadhi, be a devotee of Ishvara, God. Then Maharshi Dayanand explains, परमात्मा की प्राप्ति के लिए आत्मा और अंतःकरण से भक्ति अर्थात उसी की आज्ञा पालन करने में तत्पर रहें. So the specifications are आत्मा और अंतःकरण से bhakti. So that devotion is to be done by using the soul and the antahakaran, the man, buddhi, chit. That is the internal subtle organ, the software running this body, to attain communion with God. And then भक्ति अर्थात उसी की आज्ञा पालन करने में तत्पर रहें. So using the soul driving the internal organs to follow the instructions and the guidance of the divinity. And those instructions and the guidance are in terms of the Vedas, Shruti. If we can't access the Vedas, then we go down to the Smritis, this Upanishads, etc., Darshan, Shastras, etc. Otherwise, we come down to look at righteous behavior all around us by learned and elderly persons. Or the last resolution is to listen to the guidance of the divinity within us, Antaratma, the inner voice within us, and do as we would like others to do unto us. Simple, follow the laws of nature, follow the divine guidance within us, the inner voice, and that is bhakti. And last, Mahashidanand says, अपनी सकल उत्तम सामग्री को उसकी आज्ञा पालन में समर्पित करके विशेष भक्ति करें. So, उत्तम सामग्री, put up all the mental and physical efforts to follow the instructions, the guidance of Ishvara, God. As I said, in terms of the Vedas, in terms of the inner voice within us, in terms of righteous behavior by righteous people around us. And Vishesh Bhakti, the example in this world is when we have a group of children and we have somebody who is related to us, we have to look after that group. We always pay special attention to the one who is related to us. That is normal human attitude. So by this way, we pay special attention to the relative. Likewise, special devotion to Ishvara God. हम लोग उस सुखदायक कामना करने के योग्य परब्रह्म की प्राप्ति के लिए सब सामर्थ्य से विशेष भक्ति करें. Understand the concept of bhakti and bhakti, vishesh bhakti. And to understand the concept of bhakti, simple words, we don't need external things to be a bhakt. Just like a child devoted to the parents or to the gurus only follow the guidance, the instructions of the parents and the gurus. That is devotion, and this is the same devotion that we need to practice when we sit down to be in communion with God. Om Prajapate Natvadetanyyo Vishwajata Niparita Babhuva Yatkamaste Johomastanno Astu Vayam Syama Patayorainam Om Sano Bandhurjanita Savidhata Dhamani Veda Bhuvanani Vishwa Yatra Deva Amritamana Shana Stritiye Dhaman Adhyerayanta Om Agnena Yasupatharaye Asman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan Yuyodhyasmadjohoranameno Huishtante Nama Uktim Vidhema Iti Shur Stuti Prarthana Upasana Prakaranam. Archman, please take water in the right palm. Free mantras. So you take water, sufficient water, so that when you sip, it goes down the throat, clearing the throat. Then second mantra, take water again. With the third mantra, take again. And kriya, actions to be done at the end of the mantra. First Archman. Om Amritopastaranamasi Swaha. Second time. ॐ अमृतपिधानमसि स्वाहा. Third time. ॐ सत्यं यशः श्रीर्मयि श्रीशयतां स्वाहा. Wash your hands, take water in the left palm, Ang-sparsh, touching of the various parts of the body, and remember we are praying to Ishvara, God, to drive our soul, and the soul in turn drives the man, buddhi, chit, the intellect, and the intellect driving all the other organs of the body towards righteous actions. Om Bhangamasyastu, Om Nasorme Pranustu, Om Akshanorme Chakshurastu, Om Karnyorme Shrotramastu, Om Baorme Balamastu, Om Urvorma Ujustu, Om Arishtani Mangani Tanustanvame Sahasanto. Agni Adhan, lighting of the lamp. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha. Now introducing the fire into the Havan Kund with this mantra. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Dyoriva Bhumna Prithiviva Varimna Tasyaste Prithivi Deva Yajani Prishte Agni Manna Damanna Dhyaya Dadhe. Next mantra is Agni Samindhan mantra. To get the fire blazing, we'll put 2 free spoonfuls of ghee on the samidhas. Om Udbudya Swagne Prateja Grihi Tvamishta Purte Sansrije Thamayancha Asmin Sadhaste Adyuttarasmin Vishve Deva Yajamanascha Siddhata. Samidhadan, 3 pieces of samidha wood sticks dipped into ghee. First samidha when we say swaha in this mantra, then offer. Om ayanta idmatma jata vedaste nedya savardha swachidda vardhaya chasman prajaya pashuvir brahma varchase namnadyena samedhaya svaha. Idam agnaye jata vedase idam namama. Second samidha, we have 2 mantras here. It's on the second swaha that we would offer to the Havan Kund. Om samidhagnim duvasyata griter vordayata tithim asmin havya juhotana svaha. Idam agnaye jata vedase idam namama. Om susamidhaya shotishe gritam tivram juhotana agnaye jata vedase svaha. Idam agnaye jata vedase idam namama. Third samidha with this mantra. Om tantva samidbhirangiro gritena vardayamasi brihachochaya vishtaya svaha. Idam agnengirase idam namama. Panchagrit ahuti, offering of ghee 5 times with the same mantra to get the fire blazing, because shortly after we'll be offering ghee and samagri. So now ahutis of ghee. Om Mayanta Idmatma Jata Vedaste Nedya Svardha Swachidda Vardaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubir Brahma Varchase Nanadyena Samedhaya Svaha. Idam Agnaye Jata Vedase idam Navama. Om Ayanta Idmatma Jata Vedaste Nedya Svardha Swachidda Vardaya Chasman Prajaya Pashuvir Brahma Varchase Nanadyena Samedhaya Svaha. Idam Agnaye Jata Vedase idam Namama. Om Ayanta Idmatma Jata Vedaste Nedya Svardha Swachidda Vardaya चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नाम्नाद्येन समेधयस्व इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदं नमः ॐ मयन्त इद्मात्मा जातवेदस्ते नेद्यस्वर्धस्वचेद्वर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नाम्नाद्येन समेधयस्व इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदं नमः ॐ अयन्त इद्मात्मा जातवेदस्ते नेद्यस्वर्धस्वचेद्वर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नाम्नाद्येन समेधयस्व इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदं नमः जल सेचनम sprinkling of water around the Havan Kund, first in the east, Purva Disha. Om Aditenu Manyasva, west, Paschim Disha. Om Anumatenu Manyasva, north, Uttar. Om Saraswatyanu Manyasva. Now all around the Havan Kund, starting from northeast, moving clockwise and ending in the northeast. Om Deva Savitah Prasvayajyam Prasvayajyapatim Bhagaya Divyo Gandharvah Ketapo Ketanna Punatu Vachaspatir Vachanna Svadato. Ahutis of ghee, pouring the ghee in streamlined form, first in the north, then south, then center. Northeast, northwest to northeast, southwest to southeast, moving towards the east, the direction of light, physical light, as well as the light of knowledge. Om Agnaye Svaha Idam Agnaye Idam Namama Om Somaya Svaha Idam Somaya Idam Namama Om Prajapataye Svaha Idam Prajapataye Idam Namah Om Indraya Svaha Idam Indraya Idam Namah. Ahutis of ghee and samagri, Pratakalin mantra. Om Suryo Jyotir Jyoti Surya Svaha Om Suryo Varcho Jyotir Varcha Svaha Om Jyoti Surya Suryo Jyoti Svaha Om Sajur Devena Savitra Sajurusha Sendravatya Jushana Suryavedo Svaha. Sayankalin Ahuti, mantras for the afternoon. Om Agnir Jyotir Jyotiragni Svaha Om Agnir Varcho Jyotir Varcha Svaha Om Svaha Om Sajur Devena Savitra Sajuratrindраvatya Dushano Agnirveto Svaha Om Bhuragnaye Pranaya Svaha Idam Agnaye Pranaya Idam Namah Om Bhuvarvaive Panaya Svaha Idam Vaive Panaya Idam Namah Om Swaradityaya Vyanaya Svaha Idam Adityaya Vyanaya Idam Namah Om Bhurvaswaragnivaivaditevya Pranapanavyanabhya Svaha Idam Agnivaivaditevya Pranapanavyanabhya Idam Namah Om Apo Jyotirasomritam Namavurbhavaswarom Svaha Om Yam Medham Devagana Pitarashopasate Tayama Madhyamedhi Agni Medhavinam Kuru Svaha Om Vishwani Deva Savitaradurtani Parasva Yad Bhadram Tanna Sva Svaha Om Agneya Supatharaya Yasman Vishmani Deva Vayunani Vidwan Yuyodhyasmadduhuranamino Bhuishantena Muktim Vidhema Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yo Na Prachodayat Swaha. One mantra, praying for all those who are suffering in these dire times of COVID to regain their health, to live a long life with all the body organs functioning properly. Om Tat Chakshurdeva Hitam Purastat Chukramucharat Pashyema Sharadah Shatam Jivema Sharadah Shatam Shinuyama Sharadah Shatam Prabravama Sharadah Shatam Adina Syama Sharadah Shatam Puyascha Sharadah Shatat Sva. Praying for health, energy, force, and stamina to face the adversities of life. Om Tejosi Tejomai Dehi Viryamasi Viryamai Dehi Balamasi Balamai Dehi Ojosyojo Dehi Manyorasi Manyumai Dehi Sahosi Sahomai Dehi Swaha. To all those celebrating the special days during this week and the forthcoming week. Om Shatam Jiva Sharado Vardhamanah Shatan Hemantan Shatamo Vasantan Shatam Indragni Savita Brihaspati Shatayusha Vishemam Punardo Swaha. Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Tomorrow is Shravan Purnima, and Shravani is about the reading and study of the Vedas. So symbolically, we are going to read the first and last mantras of each of the Vedas. O, from the Rig Veda, Om Agnim Mile Purohitam Yajyasya Devamritujam Hotaram Ratnadhatamam Sva. Om Samaniva Koti Samana Hridayaniva Samanamastuvo Mano Yathava Susahasati Swa. From the Yajurveda, first and last mantra. Om Ishe Turje Tvavayavasthadevo Va Savita Prarpayatu Shreshtatamaya Karmana Apyaya Dhamaganya Indraya Bhagam Prajavati Pranamivaya Kshamamavastena Ishata Maghashangso Dhruvasmin Gopato Syat Bhavirayajmanasya Pashun Pahi Swaha. Om Hiranmayena Patrena Satyasyapi Hitam Mukham Yosavaditye Purusha Sosavam. Om Kham Brahma Swaha. First and last mantras of the Samved. Om Agna Ayahi Vitaye Grinano Havyadataye Nihota Satsi Barahishe Swaha. Om Swasti na Indro Vridharshava Swasti na Pusha Vishvaveda Swasti nastaksharyo arishtanemi Swasti no brihaspatir dadatu swaha. First and last mantra of Atharvaveda. Om ye trishapta paryanti vishwarupani bibrata Vachaspatir balate shantanvo adya dadatu me swaha. Om Panayam Tadashrino Kritam Vam Vrishabho Divo Rajasa Prithivya Sahasram Shansa Uttaye Gavishto Sarvo Ito Upayata Pibadye Swa. These were the first and last mantras of each of the Vedas. Tomorrow is Raksha Bandhan. So we'll take 2 free mantras from the Atharva Ved promoting the sibling relationship. Om Srahidayam Samanasorma Vidvesham Krinomi Va Anyo Anya Me Bhiraryata Vasayam Joshtam Moyam Yasva. Rereading this mantra. Om Sahridayam Samanasyama Vidvesham Krinomi Va Anyo Anya Sai Bhiraharyata Vatsam Jata Minvagnya Swa. This mantra says Sahridayam. Let's align our thoughts and emotions towards one goal. Samana sama vetvesham krinomi vaha. Never hate each other. Promote always peace and harmony. Then says jata minva ghanaya. Never have recourse to hinsa, to violence, be it in thoughts, in words, and in actions. Om Anuvratah Pito Putro Matra Bhavanto Sanmana Jaya Patye Madhomatim Vacham Vadatu Shantivan Swa. Madhomatim Vacham Vadatu Shantivan. To get peace and prosperity, the first thing is to be using sweet words, voice. Om ma brata brataram dvikshanma swa saramuta swasa samancha savrata bhutva vacham vadata bhadraya swa. This one says ma bratam brata brataram. So there never be animosity between siblings. It's always peaceful and harmonious relationship. And then Savrata Bhutva Vacham Vadata Bhadraya. Recourse to truth. Always speak the truth and always speak that is beneficial. Bhadraya. Om Yena Devano Viyanti no Vedveshate Mitha Tatkri Namo Brahma Vogue Sanjana Purushebhya Swaha. This one says Tatkrinomi Brahma Vogue Sanjana Purushebhya. Know the omnipresent God within ourselves, within our hearts, and driving us to be righteous. So if we use that drive to be righteous, we'll always maintain good sibling relationships. We'll value those relationships. Now moving towards the closing prayers. Aryan, please. Gayatri Mantra and Trayambakam Yajamahe 3 times. And then with Swaha for the Ahutis. Aryan, please. I can't hear you.
Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा।
ओम त्रयंबकम
ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् स्वाहा। ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् स्वाहा। ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् स्वाहा।
Swishtकृत आहुति, ghee and prasad if you have, otherwise only ghee. Om yadasya karmanavatyaricham yadvyanyoन्मिहाकरम् अग्नेष्ट श्रेष्ठ कृत विद्यात् सर्वं श्रेष्ठं सुहृतं करोतु मे अग्नये श्रेष्ठ कृते सुहृत हुते सर्व प्रायश्चिताहुतीनां कामानां समर्देत्रे सर्वाणः कामान् समर्दय स्वाहा इदं अग्नये श्रेष्ठ कृते इदं नमः आहुति सुघी ओम स्वाहा इदं प्रजापतये इदं नमः पूर्णाहुति घी एंड सामग्री ओम सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा ओम सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा ओम सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा Put everything down, join the palms together. Mahavamdev Yagan, three mantras from Samved, praying for Sukha, happiness, Shanti, peace, Samriddhi, prosperity. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha. Kayanashchitra Bhuvadoti सदा वृद्ध सखा कयाशचेष्टया वृता ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः कस्त्वा सत्यो मदानां मंहिष्ठो मत्सदन्धसा दृदाचिदारुजे वसु ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः अभिशोनः सखीनामवीता चरित्रणां शतं भवास्युतये ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः यज्ञ प्रार्थना धनंजय जी प्लीज I think you should come closer to the mic, please. No, we can't hear you.
नित्य श्रद्धा काम पुण्य यज्ञ से लाभकारी हो शुभ को स्वार्थ प्रेम पथ विस्तार हो इदं नमता प्रत्येक होकर वंदे
सर्वे सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि कश्चित् भवे सर्वं समागमो सब विधि हो कल्याण देश सब हो कोई न हो सब हो निरोगी सब भाव देखे सम्मान के पतित हो होवे हो कोई हो भगवान नमामि भवानी सहितं नमामि.
Ashirvad, blessings. Just sit down straight, close the eyes gently. Sense the presence of the divinity within us. The grace of Ishwar always flowing within us and all around us. Suffice, we need to make ourselves the appropriate recipient of the grace of Ishvara, of the blessings of God. Om Satya Santo Yajamanasya Kama Om Purna Santo Yajmanasya Kama. Om Safala Santo Yajmanasya Kama. Satya Santo Yajmanasya Kama. May the wishes, the desires of the Yajamans be truthful. Purna Santo, the truthful wishes and desires be complete. And Safala Santo, the truthful desires and wishes of the Yajamans be complete with 100% success. Swasti Mantra. Om Swasti na Indro Vridhashava Swasti na Posha Vishvaveda Swasti nastaksharyo Arishtanimi Swasti no Brihaspatir Dadhatu Om Bhadram Karnebhi Shnuyama Deva Bhadram Pashyemakshavirayajatra Sthirairangeishtoshtvang Sastanurvirvyashemahi Devahitam Yadayu Om Swasti 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 Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ईश्वर को धन्यवाद दें. Thanks to ईश्वर God for having given us the knowledge, the opportunity, and the means to perform and join in this yajna of today. Thanks to our parents and to the gurus, the rishis who've transmitted to us the knowledge of the Vedas and their proper sanskaras. And thanks to all those who've directly and indirectly, प्रत्यक्ष और परोक्ष रूप से इस यज्ञ में सहयोग दिया, for those who directly or indirectly helped in this yajna satsang of today. Thank you, everybody. Now time for bhajan. Volunteers, please. Yes, just unmute yourself and you can proceed. Okay, I'll take a short one. प्राण प्रदाता संकट त्राता प्राण प्रदाता संकट त्राता हे सुखदाता ओम ओम हे सुखदाता ओम ओम सविता माता पिता वरेण्यं सविता माता पिता वरेण्यं भगवन् भ्राता ओम ओम भगवन् भ्राता ओम ओम तेरा शुद्ध स्वरूप धरि हम तेरा शुद्ध स्वरूप धरि हम धारण धाता ओम ओम धारण धाता ओम ओम प्रज्ञा प्रेरित कर सुकर्म में प्रज्ञा प्रेरित कर सुकर्म में विश्व विधाता ओम ओम विश्व विधाता ओम 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 आनंद ओम आनंद ओम आनंद ओम 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 आनंद ओम आनंद ओम आनंद ओम 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 आनंद ओम ओम. Anyone else for bhajan? Yes, Usha ji, please unmute yourself and then.
हे दयामय हम सबों को शुद्धताई दीजिए। हे दयामय हम सबों को शुद्धताई दीजिए। दूर करके हर बुराई को भलाई दीजिए। कीजिए ऐसा अनुग्रह हम पे परमात्मा। कीजिए ऐसा अनुग्रह हम पे परमात्मा। हो सभासद इस सभा के सबके सब धर्मात्मा। हो उजाला सबके मन में ज्ञान के प्रकाश से। हो उजाला सबके मन में ज्ञान के प्रकाश से। और अंधेरा दूर सारा हो अविद्यानाश से। खोटे कर्मों से बचे और तेरे गुण गावे सभी। खोटे कर्मों से बचे और तेरे गुण गावे सभी। छूट जावे दुख सारे सुख सदा पावे सभी। सारी विद्याओं को सीखे ज्ञान से भरपूर हो। सारी विद्याओं को सीखे ज्ञान से भरपूर हो। शुभ कर्म में होवे तत्पर दुष्ट दुर्गुण दूर हो। यज्ञ हवन से हो सुगंधित अपना भारत वर्ष देश। यज्ञ हवन से हो सुगंधित अपना कनाडा देश। वायु जल सुखदाई होवे जावे मिट सारे कलेश। वेद के प्रचार में हो वे सभी पुरुषार्थी। वेद के प्रचार में हो वे सभी पुरुषार्थी। होवे आपस में प्रीति और बने परमार्थी। लोभी कामी और क्रोधी कोई भी हम में न हो। स्वर्ग व्यसनों से बचे और छोड़ दे में मोह को। अच्छी संगत में रहे और वेद मार्ग पर चले। तेरे ही होवे उपासक और कुकर्मों से बचे। कीजिए हम सब का हृदय शुद्ध अपने ज्ञान से। मान भक्तों में बढ़ावो अपने भक्ति दान से। हे दया में हम सबों को शुद्धताई दीजिए। दूर करके हर बुराई को भला दीजिए। ओम शांति शांति शांति। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Ushaji. Anybody else? Okay, tomorrow is Raksha Bandhan. Let's listen to everybody to 3 lines about your understanding of Raksha Bandhan, the importance of that festival, celebrating the sibling relationships as per the Vedic Hindu Dharma. So the floor is open to 3 lines, a short address on Raksha Bandhan. Probably we'll start with Panditaji. Yeah, we'll listen to Aryan in between. Let's listen to Panditaji, a few lines on Raksha Bandhan. Panditaji, unmute yourself first.
Sadar Supreme Namaste, everyone. What I understand, you see, in Guyana, we never celebrated Raksha Bandhan, but when I came here, then I got to understand the relationship between brother and sister. But what I understand of protection, protection can be sister and sister, brother and brother. So protection is wide. A father protects his daughter, a brother protects his sister. Sister can also protect a brother. But it's a good, I don't know if I should call it a festival, Raksha Bandhan festival, that just how we celebrate Mother's Day, Father's Day, we celebrate Raksha Bandhan. We tie a bandhan to mark the occasion, to show the love. We give a little bit of prasad or sweet to recognize the sweetness between brother and sister, ma brata brataram dvichan. So this is about it. I don't know. You would tell us. We always look forward to hearing the rest from you, Acharya ji.
Thank you, Panditaji. A
You're
very interesting point. I'll take that a bit further. Let's listen to Aryan.
Yes, I mean, about his understanding of the Bandhan. Go ahead,
You should come probably closer to the mic because the voice is otherwise breaking.
So one of the questions like that we ask us every day is not every day, well, like every Raksha Bandhan is why do we celebrate? So basically it's about the love between siblings, like the brother and sister. So Raksha Bandhan means basically the bond of safety and security. Yeah.
It's good. Great trial. Great delivery, Aryan. Yash, please come forward.
Acharya ji, I have one question. I don't have
Yes.
if don't have a sister, then what do you do? I want to ask him.
Okay. Aryan, can you
Hello?
reply? Dr. Chandora said, if you don't have a sister, then how do you celebrate?
See, I don't see your sister sitting near your Havan Kund, so I presume that you don't have a sister. So how do you celebrate Raksha Bandhan when sister is not there?
I do have a cousin sister, Muskanidi. So
All right, okay, you passed the test. Thank you very much.
Yes, please.
So So, Raksha Bandhan is
Just come closer to the mic.
Raksha Bandhan is not, and it also
Your voice is breaking. You need to be.
Raksha Bandhan is a mark of protection and love, and it is also known as Rakhi. And it's when we tie the ceremonial Rakhi on the siblings' wrists.
We can't hear. Can't hear.
Rakhi is a time of Rakhi is celebrated as a mark of protection across the country, and it's also called Raksha Bandhan. That is when you tie a Rakhi on your siblings' wrist. And it means that you have a brother who protects you, and you have to protect each other, no matter what the circumstances are. And it's because of your love as siblings.
Thank you. It's an effort. We could hardly hear you, but nevertheless, thanks for the effort. Ushaji, please.
I would say that it started when the men used to go for a war and sister used to tie a thread on her brother's arm for the protection. The moli symbolizes the colors, they have their own significance. And when recited with special mantras, it really helps protection of the brother. So that is how the tradition started. That's what I know. And more I'd like to hear from you. And also it's a bonding between the siblings, always be together and happy and no quarrel, no nothing. Maybe what happens is sometimes when there is some friction among the sister brothers, when the Rakhi comes, it evades all those frictions and family gets back together. So those are the significance I know and would like to hear more from you.
Thanks, Ushaji. Dhananjay.
Welcome everyone for the Hindu Center of Atlanta's weekly Satsang. Today we are celebrating the Raksha Bandhan. So I have also gathered some information which I want to share about the Raksha Bandhan. It is like bond and safety between the two person who ties the Rakhi to other person. It can be between the brothers and sisters, in the Mahabharat Kal when Krishna was flying a kite and his finger got hurt. At that time, Draupadi ties the knot from his saris to stop the bleeding. That is one significance. And in the modern time, in 1905, when there was the partition of Bengal, people were fighting with each other. Hindus and Muslims were fighting with each other. Then Rabindranath Tagore started in this festival in mass scale where Hindus and Muslims were tying the knots with each other to stop that kind of violence. He started in the mass scale. These are the couple of historical significance of the Raksha Bandhan. And after that, Acharya will tell us more about the spiritual part and other historical reasons for the Raksha Bandhan. Thank you, Acharya.
Thank you, Dhananjay. Let's listen to Dr. Chandora, please.
Everybody has said, so I have nothing to add. I would like to hear from everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ji. That's his humility.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for the trial, the effort, for sharing your viewers. Tomorrow, Shravan Purnima. Two major festivals on one day. Shravani Upakarma and Raksha Bandhan. Shravani Upakarma means the reading, the study of the Vedas. It's not only the reading, but the study. As Maharshi Dayanand has put it, Vedon ka parna, parhana, sunna, sunana. So first we study and then we cause others to study. We listen and we make others listen to the reading, to the study of the Vedas. I won't be long on the Vedas. The Vedas, we've always spoke about it. Just to remind us, this is the revelation to God, by God to mankind, given to us as a manual for righteous living. If we want to sum up the four Vedas in 4 sentences, Rig Veda, Richa, so let's our words be in harmony with the Vedas. Yajurved, Shreshtatam Karmana. Let's align our karma on the noblest, the highest path of duty to righteousness. Samveda, it says, Agna ayahi vitaye. Let's realize Ishvara, God, within us, the divinity, always with us, pushing us to be righteous. Then Atharva Veda, it says, Ye Trishapta Pariyanti, with a true knowledge, which we say is Agnimile Purohitam. With that true knowledge, with a truthful karma, and with a truthful bhakti, Shuddh Jnana, Shuddh Karma, and Shuddh Upasana will end up in realizing Trishapta, Trin, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, the free components of Prakriti, till God realization. In that course of knowing Prakriti, Sattva, Rajtam, know the creation and know the soul as the driver within this body, and then know Ishvara, God. That's summing up the 4 Vedas. As Raksha Bandhan, during the Vedic age, it was not limited to the sibling relationship. Raksha Sutra signified the duty of protection and care of each other within the family and within society. One symbolism of it is tying the moli at the beginning of prayers. And usually those sitting around the yajna one tie with each other. So Raksha Sutra was also between parents and kith and kin. It was also among brothers and brothers, sisters and sisters, and brothers and sisters. And by extension to the society, it was also with other members of the society. It was expression of the duty of love and affection and care, and the duty of protection of each other. Especially, that protection was not a blind protection. When somebody is doing wrong, we don't protect that person. It was protection on the basis of dharma, righteousness, in line with dharmo rakshati rakshita. As far as those who are treading on the path of righteousness, if the path is crossed by somebody who is not truthful, then we have to exercise the duty of to protect that person who is treading on the path of righteousness. So the duty of protection is not only between brothers and sisters, but between each and every member of the family. And I took the mantra from the Atharva Ved, Sa Hridayam San Manasa. Man and Hriday. When we say Man, interchangeably in Sanskrit, Man, Buddhi, Chit, the intellect, and Hridayam, about the center of emotions. So if we align the center of thoughts, mental activities, that is our mind, our intellect, and the center of emotions, our hearts, if we align all of them, we should be able to value the relationship between each and every member of the family, as again taken up by Pandita Ji, and it was in the mantras I chanted, Ma Brata Brataram. So Pandita Ji was right to say that Raksha is not only between the brother and the sister, but across all members of the family, and also across all people who are righteous, and righteous in their words, in their thoughts, in their words, and in their actions. And the Vedic ethos tells us that even if our siblings or our parents or our children are treading on the reverse gear, they are not on the path of righteousness, they've adopted other ways and means which are not, which doesn't align with dharma. It may be unlawful or undutiful actions, then we have a duty to guide them, to bring them back to the fold of righteousness. And if they don't conquer with that, then we have a duty to hand them over to law authorities. That was the Vedic age. And if we go into the Ramayana, look at Vibhishan. When he knows Ravan is going on the wrong path, everybody sided with what Ravan said. But Vibhishan said, no, I can't. And he prayed to Ravan to return Sita, but then Ravan didn't follow. And he kicked out Vibhishan, and Vibhishan joined Sri Ram, who was righteous. That is one example. The other example was given by Dhananjay Ji on Draupadi and Sri Krishna. So if we look at the Ramayana, the duty of care and protection, it was during the Treta Yuga. The duty of care, Draupadi and Sri Krishna, was in the Dwapara Yuga. Both of them added together makes over 2 million years. Now the historical part of saying one queen was in desolation before invaders and sent one Rakhi to one another king, that is recent history. The other reference to Tagore about bringing peace and harmony among people fighting in Bengal, that is also recent history. So we see the duty of care and protection in the Ramayana, in the Mahabharata. And if we go further down the line, I quoted the mantras of the Vedas, Atharva Ved especially. And this path, we can find it in the sanskar vidhi after the marriage ceremony, Vivaha sanskar. There's one path which Maharishi Dayanand has given as Grihast Ashram Prakaranam. It's all there, highlighting the value of relationships, of bonds between siblings, between all members of the family, because the family is the smallest unit of society. And if the person is on the right path, the family is on the right path, and each and every family tries to be on the righteous path, will end up with a society, with a community of righteous persons. And this is what we call Krinvanto Vishwa Mariam. Slowly it diffuses within society at large, within the nation, and within the whole world. And we'll have a world with people mostly on the path of righteousness. There will always be a very small percentage trying to do hanky-panky, but then when righteousness prevails, it's easy to identify the wrongdoers and bring them to task. The duty of protection, of care, is very important, especially to people outside. That forms part of Shama, forgiveness, and compassion. And this is what unfolds the humane values, the universal Vedic values of humanity. So wish you all a very spiritual, highly spiritual connection through Shravani Upakarma, with the reading, the study of the Vedas, and implementing them in our daily life, as well as a very happy Raksha Bandhan to all. Thank you for your attention. Leave it to Dhananjay for the conclusion.
Acharya ji, for your services all these years, and thank you everyone for joining today for our Satsang. We will start with the Aarti now.
Just come closer to the mic because we could hardly hear the Yajya Prathana, and we could hear Aryan clearly, but Yash wasn't clear. So please.
Om Jai Jagdish Hari, Swami Jai Jagdish Hari, Bhakti Santati Das Jano Ki Gaur Hari, Om Jai Jagdish Hari, Yudhavi Palpave Dukh bin se man ka, Dukh bin se man ka, Dukh sampati hari, Dukh sampati hari, Om Jai Jagdish Hari. मात पिता तुम्हारे शरण गहु में किसी, स्वामी शरण गहु में किसी, तुम बिन और न दूजा, प्रभु बिन और न दूजा। ओम जय जगदीश हरि, तुम पूर्ण परमात्मा, तुम अंतर्यामी, स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी, और ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, तुम सबके स्वामी हो, तुम करुणा के सागर पालन करता, स्वामी तुम पालन करता, मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी, मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी, कृपा करो करता, जय जगदीश हरे। तुम हो एक अगोचर, सबके प्राणपति, सबके प्राणपति, इसलिए दयामय, इसलिए दयामय, तुमको प्रेम ओम जय जगदीश हरे। दीन बंधु दुख हरता, तुम रक्षक मेरे, स्वामी तुम रक्षक मेरे, अपने हाथ उठाओ, अपने हाथ उठाओ, द्वारका में तेरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे। विषय विकार मिटाओ, पाप हरो देवा, स्वामी पाप हरो देवा, श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, संकट की सेवा, जय जगदीश हरे। स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे। भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
Shanti Path, the yogic meditative mood. Om Dyo Shanti Antariksham Shanti Prithvi Shanti Apa Shanti Oshadhaya Shanti Vanaspataya Shanti Vishvedeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvam Shanti Shantireva Shanti Sama Shantiredi Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Dhananjay ji.
O God, by your grace, may the celestial regions be peaceful, the space be peaceful, the earth be peaceful, the waters be peaceful, the seasonal crops and vegetation plants be peaceful, the perennial plants and the learned and elderly to be conducive to peace and prosperity. May the Supreme Creator, deliver of pain and afflictions, bring us peace. May the universe be peaceful. May peace be peaceful. May that peace be with us. May there be cosmic, physical, and spiritual peace. May we be free from adhyatmic, adi bhautik, and adi daivik dukh. Bhojan mantra. Om annapate anyasya no te anami vasya sushmaya prapradatam tarisha Ode pade हे अन्न के स्वामी प्रभु, आप हमें अन्न दीजिए जो रोग रहित और पुष्टिकारक हो। आप अन्नदाता का कल्याण करिए, दो पाए मनुष्यों और चौपाए पशुओं आदि में तेज धारण करिए। ओ अन्नदाता ईश्वर, गिवर ऑफ फूड, kindly provide us with healthy and energy producing food. Grant serenity to those who give food in charity. May all living beings be blessed energy giving food. जय हो जो बोले सो है
Vedic Dharma Jai.
मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम श्री रामचंद्र जी की
Jai.
योगेश्वर श्री कृष्णचंद्र महाराज की गुरुवर स्वामी विवेकानंद की स्वामी सिद्धानंद सरस्वती की
Jai.
संसार के सभी श्रेष्ठ महापुरुषों की
जय
संसार की सभी विदेशी देवियों की
Jai.
आज के यजमान की
Jai.
आर्य समाज
अमर रहे
Jai.
वेद की ज्योति ओम का झंडा
Davahe.
वैदिक ध्वनि
सभी को नमस्ते.
वैदिक अभिवादन सभी को सादर नमस्ते.
Namaste.
Just for the reminder, every week Friday 9 p.m. Eastern time we have the program for the kids and young youth where kids on Saturday we have weekly satsang at 10:30 a.m. in the morning, and on Sunday 9 p.m. Eastern time we have the learning about the Vedic philosophies and others. These are our contact points on the Facebook Hindu Center of Atlanta, YouTube channel Hindu Center of Atlanta, and at Gmail you can contact us at hinducenterofatlanta@gmail.com. Acharya ji can be reached at 770-666-3435. Thank you everyone for joining. If anybody else has any final thoughts, they can share with us now. Okay, thank you everyone for joining. We'll see you
Thank you.
next
Namaste.